What's going on, Lauren, over here with TMF Apparel USA and Planet Podcast, and we're going to talk about this guy, Francis Ngannou. He keeps popping up in the news, in the MMA world, in the fighting world, over fighter pay. And this latest article that comes out about him is even more deceptive. And I feel like the people maybe around Francis aren't really being realistic as to how much money he should be making versus how much money other people are making. Before I get into that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out some of the merch below. I'm wearing my Only Gains Lifetime Subscriber gym shirt today. I'm going to make it over to the gym after this. Just, look, let's pull it up. Look at this. He says, look at his check, look at my check. Francis Ngannou, paid by Logan Paul's $20 million payday for Floyd Mayweather fight. Okay. We can scroll down here and we can realize that maybe the UFC fighter pay has been a huge topic of controversy over the last few months, if not over the last few years, but it's definitely become more to light thanks to Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Here's the thing. Francis Ngannou's check's clear. He's been paid. He gets paid by the UFC. You know, his last fight, I think he missed $600,000 plus whatever stipends he gets from the pay-per-view, etc., etc. Well, I'm sure he got well over $1 million for that fight with Cyril Gane. Logan Paul is suing Floyd Mayweather because he hasn't been paid for fighting Floyd Mayweather. Now, I'm sure he got paid a little bit, but he definitely didn't get paid $20 million yet. And Floyd's response to that is, that's boxing. I'm still getting checks from 7-8 years ago. So, yeah, do you want to go fight somebody now that might not even pay you? Because that's what's happening. Dana White has addressed this several times when it comes to especially the Paul brothers or the Triller promotion. When you're not fighting in a sanctioned fight by an athletic commission, you might not get paid. When these fighters in the UFC or any other sanctioned event go to fight, the organization has to put up the purse money prior to the fight. And after the fight, fighters get paid the purse money. That's how it works. What's going on with these crazy promotion fights is that they're not exactly getting their money. That's just the nature of the beast. Now, how much should they get paid? I don't know. I know this much. If we just look at the raw numbers of what they're actually making at the gate, at the pay-per-view sales, the amount of money pulling in over that one event, and then say, all right, well, I'm going to pay these fighters X amount of dollars, how much they pay out. The UFC, while they are a profitable company, they're not making crazy money off of each event. It's just not, there's no way it's in the cards. To rent the arena, to staff the arena, to pay the fighters, to pay everybody that has to be paid, and then to go down the path of pay-per-view, which is now ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, owns that. Whatever their royalty is on that is another story. I don't think there's enough money there. When these guys, I honestly don't understand how you can promote one boxing match and pay out that kind of money. You're going to have to just raise the money from independent sources because there's no way they're selling enough pay-per-views. We know that from the last Jake Paul fight to pay out that kind of money. And, you know, they're not, I don't even understand how heavyweight boxing gets paid the kind of money they do. It doesn't seem popular enough or recurs enough to justify the paydays that they're getting. So is Francis mad? Sure, Francis is mad. Francis wants more money. Francis has made good money in the UFC. If he stays with him, he will continue to make good money in the UFC. And that is also to the fact that Conor McGregor made crazy money there. Dustin Poirier makes good money. Khabib made plenty of money in the UFC. What do all of these guys have in common outside of the UFC is they make smart business decisions with their money to set themselves up for the rest of their life. You know, Conor made a crap ton of money fighting Floyd Mayweather, sure, but he also made extensively more money through whiskey, Proper 12 whiskey, and other business dealings. You know, he doesn't have to fight anymore. He just wants to. Francis Ngannou is stuck on the check. And that sucks because going into the heavyweight title fight with Stipe, I thought, well, if he wins, he will adequately and respectfully be the placeholder for that belt. And I feel like he's being I don't know. He's just whining about it. Other people respect it more. They respect the title more and realize that they make enough money. Maybe Francis isn't managing his money well enough outside of the UFC or doing deals that are going to set him up better. Where does he go from there? If he doesn't fight after this knee surgery, if he doesn't come back and fight in the UFC and they let him go, where does he go? Does he go try to box Tyson Fury? He'll get wrecked boxing Tyson Fury. That's a fact. Does he go and to try to fight in Bellator? Unlikely. I don't know that he'll do that well in Bellator. You know, where does he go? And what's the solution? Does the solution is that the company just has to fork over a ton more money? Now, people look at Dana White and think Dana White makes all the money. Well, guess what? Dana White's been with the UFC since the beginning of the UFC. So, yeah, I'm sure he makes plenty of money. You've been fighting in the UFC for 5 freaking months. I think there's just going to be a level of, if you stick it out and you rep yourself, if you keep giving yourself reputation of the guy who's going to cry about how much money I got paid, people aren't going to be interested in watching you fight. They're going to be less interested, right? We want to get people fight who want to get out there and fight, want to get out there and smash faces and talk shit. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see you griping over how much you got paid, how much you should get paid. You're not going to fight unless you get paid more. That's okay. Guess what? We'll keep watching the Derek Lewises and the Tai Tuivasus and the Justin Gaethjes and everybody else who wants to just get out there and fight. And you'll become less relevant, and less relevant means less money at the end of the day. Let me know what you think. That's my opinion on Ngannou. He keeps popping up in my news feed, and I'm just tired of seeing it. I just am. Get out there, do your job. Fight. Entertain us. Earn the money that you want. Till next time, see you later.